Patrick laughs, getting us off our phones, one pigeon at a time. So let's talk about nesting material, nesting bowl, and nesting boxes, which all makes that happen that much safer. So I use a ceramic bowl with a felt liner or a coconut nesting pad. And then I cut locally found pine needles right from the tree, rinse them, and then, as you'll see, cut them in pieces to form a nest. Pigeons I found aren't the best nest makers, at least mine aren't. Birmingham rollers. Great breeders though. So here my wife has the bowl, the nesting felt pad, 2 different kinds of pine needles, short needles for the bottom where the baby and the eggs sit to form padding so you don't get sprawl egg from the baby or cracked eggs from the pressure of the parents sitting on them. And then later she'll cut the longer needles in half to be able to form a circle around the bowl. Make sure you rinse them pretty well. You know, they could have pollen on them or residue from traffic, cars driving by. You want to keep everything as clean as possible so that, again, this can happen. A healthy baby or babies in a nice nesting box. I like to have the nesting boxes at least 12 inches wide so that they can form another nest when the baby reaches about a month old. And of course the clay box, our nesting bowl, keeps the eggs and the babies safe from rolling out. They also make plastic ones, but I don't like those because they're slippery and I find that the nesting material slips out. After all, I spend a lot of time in there, cuddling and getting close. And there's another couple down below, in the condominium down below, a little smaller size. They're paying a little bit less rent there, so I get a shorter box. Alright, so taming our young birds. We're just bird crazy, pigeon crazy. So whenever possible, we bring them in the house, let them hang out on us, acclimate them to the house, the sounds of people. This is Bear. He's the baby of the previous couple you just saw. And we figured to start teaching him a few things, so putting him down on the floor and having him fly to us is one of the first tricks and easiest for sure. It took like 1 try. Now he does it every time. Hey, Bear. Stand up. Left side forward. So, as I said, whenever possible, we like to have the birds hang out with us in the hammock or in the house. Yeah, they poop, but I figure it's vegetarian and clean and it's worth it. And you can put diapers on them. They do make pigeon diapers, but I don't know. Here's another baby from our loft. I love the coloring of this baby. It's hard to tell here, but it's sort of a lavender silver. Kind of super cuddly bear, super cuddly bird. There's Bear. It's interesting now that he's tame, you can walk right up to him and pick him up or touch him, and he fights back sometimes but doesn't move away. developing his own manhood. He's about 2 months old, and I guess that'd be a teenager. Feisty little guy. Feels like he's gonna be a male. There's a proud papa of that silver lavender baby I showed you earlier. Beautiful coloring, right? Look at that. Look at the mother and the father. That reflection, I don't know what you call that. Those turquoise, purple, pink colorings on the shininess of the neck. That's the close-up of Mama. This is another couple. This is BB, and her mate, the cock, is called Honky. I can get away with saying that because, I'm white. But he honks incessantly, so name fits. You'll see on exact. She's a prestigious nest maker. Best nest maker in the house by far. Again, love the coloring of this bird. All the colors around her neck, sort of brown, black check, bald head. Love this bird. I'll show you a close-up later of her markings. That's their baby when it was 3 or 4 days old. Great nest, amazing nest. Come on, Honky, go on. Come on. Come on. That's one tough dude right there. I'm gonna try to touch that baby. He slaps hard. As I said before, pigeons always lay 2 eggs. But we haven't had the best luck lately of having both eggs hatch. I love this shot. Transition time, I love when catch the time when one parent relieves the other. How do they know? Communicate without words. Kirkpatrick Laughs, making pigeons cool again. Subscribe and enjoy. See you on the next video.